I thought I'd just make another video since, I'm here. I'm on a bit of a roll now. But, this one, I don't know, I was just thinking about it, like, the other day, or week, or whatever. And it's about romance. And I just think that romance has really, really just gone out the window these days. It's so sad and so disappointing. Because, I don't know, it's just everything, like, it makes me really sad. Like, I don't know. I think guys don't really try as much anymore, like they used to, like the good old days. Well, I wasn't really dating in the good old days, but because I was very young and maybe I was even born. But I really do think like we need to bring back the romance. We really do. We need to bring it back, like from things like when you're like at a club or something. Before, like when you're at a club, a guy would come up to you and be like, oh, like say hi to you and be like, oh, would you like to dance? Like, I think things like that are so sweet. But these days, it's just like you're at a club and you're dancing, and next thing you know, someone is on your bum, like just daggering you or just doing some nonsense, and it's just like, okay, I don't really like that. It's I just prefer like I was at this bar like when was it, the other day, and like a guy came up to me and he was just like, oh, how are you and would you like to dance? And I just thought that was like so sweet, like, and I was just like, why can't other guys like just be like this? And yeah. And like another thing, when these days, like, I'm sick of these guys, yeah, trying to like be cheap, yeah. A guy comes up to you, wants to get to know you, blah blah blah, and he wants to be cheap about it. Like, I'm not asking for money or anything like that, but come on, man, just treat a lady right. These days, it's like, okay, so first date, oh, come to my house, we'll chill. No, what is all this coming to my house like business? What's that about? First of all, I don't know you from Adam, so okay, unless it's like a friend or something like that, but I might not even know you, so why am I going to be coming to your house the first time to chill? Like, I wouldn't even feel too comfortable doing that. I'd rather go to a public place. But you don't want to take me out to the restaurant or to the cinema or, you know, something, or to a bar or something like that, because you're just trying to be cheap. You want me to come to your house and sit down, maybe you provide a couple of drinks, and it's just like there's no effort. What happened to, you know, let me take you out to dinner, I'll pick you up at 7. And he drives on over to your house, knocks on your door, you go downstairs, he takes you to the restaurant, opens the door for you, pulls out your sleeve, stuff like that. Like, what's happened to it? Like, why do some guys have to be so cheap? Like, come on. It's just so disappointing. And another thing, this is what takes the biscuit. Say you're in a relationship and like, you've been with the guy for like a long time and you can see that, this is the guy you want to spend the rest of your life with and stuff like that. What's happened to proposals these days? Like, seriously. People are just throwing it into daily conversations. Like, oh yeah, oh, what we doing today? Like, say you're just having, like, I just feel like people are just throwing it in. Like, oh, let's go shopping. What we having for dinner? Will you marry me? I'm not even exaggerating right there. Like, it's not what it used to be. I know that there's a couple of romantic guys out there. Well, not maybe more than a couple, but they are out there, and I would really like to meet a guy like that, because all this cheap business and not wanting to put in the effort. Like, come on, man, you need to woo me. Like, you need to put in some effort. Like, you can't just expect a woman to just run into your arms if you're not going to try. And women, we need to actually just not entertain it. All these are, oh, yeah, let's go Nando's or KFC, stuff like that, and you're like, oh yeah. No, say, oh, why don't we go to, like, you know, this, you need to make the suggestions, because if you leave it to them, yeah, you're gonna find yourself in KFC. So I really, I just wanted to share that, because I really do feel like, you know, romance needs to, it's not too late. Like, people can change their ways. Come on, guys, come on, you can do it. And like, also, this business of, like, I understand not everyone has money and stuff, but these days I don't even think it's about money. Some people are trying to propose with no ring. And not even because they don't have money to buy the ring, they're just like being just bang out of order. Like, if someone says, oh, will you marry me? Like, first of all, do it the right way. Take me the right to the, okay, it depends, like, you know, on what kind of person you are, but do it the right way. But when I hear those words, like, I want to see a box, and I want to see them get down on one knee, and, you know, stuff like that. So I really think that, you know, guys, you need to represent, and you really need to bring the romance back, because all this cheap business and not trying, it's not even on. It really isn't.